Kirk Frost once had it all: fame, fortune, luxury, and a spot in the hearts of reality TV fans. His marriage to Rashida, one of the entertainment industry's wealthiest figures, seemed like the epitome of success. But in a dramatic twist, everything changed. Today, Frost is left with nothing but a massive divorce settlement, a shattered career, and a future that's uncertain at best. How did a man who once had it all fall so far? Let's look at how Kirk Frost's life spiraled into chaos, leaving him and those around him grappling with the consequences. Before we dive into Kirk's story, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more shocking stories like this one. Trust me, you'll want to stay updated. Kirk Frost and Rashida's relationship was always turbulent. Behind the glitz and glamour of reality TV, there was constant drama. Their fiery arguments, public spats, and even cheating allegations kept the media buzzing. But at one point, they were the golden couple, admired by fans who saw them as a symbol of success in the entertainment world. People watched as they navigated the highs and lows of both their professional and personal lives, wondering if they could ever make it work, but no one knew just how much darker things would get. The relationship was constantly under public scrutiny. Every time things seemed to be improving, a new scandal would break, turning their lives upside down. It was a constant back and forth between public displays of affection and private turmoil. But despite their struggles, they remained a power couple in the eyes of many. But all that changed when the divorce hit. In the aftermath of their split, Rashida emerged victorious, securing a $900 million divorce settlement, one of the most shocking in recent memory. For Kirk, however, this was the beginning of an emotional and financial nightmare. Once, he was the face of reality TV, living in a mansion and driving luxury cars. Now, he is grappling with the harsh reality of a life lost. The rapid fall from fame to ruin is what makes Kirk's story so tragic. At one moment, he was on top of the world. The next, he was facing financial collapse. His once glamorous life was shattered by poor financial decisions, personal mistakes, and a marriage that had reached its breaking point. His fall from grace was sudden, leaving fans and observers stunned at how quickly things unraveled. The $900 million settlement that Rashida received was a direct result of years of emotional turmoil, public humiliation, and marital strife. But it wasn't just about money. The divorce took a toll on both families. Rashida's relatives, who had watched her struggle in the toxic relationship for years, expressed relief that the chapter was finally closed. For them, the drama was over. But for Kirk, the real struggle was just beginning. Kirk's family also faced their own challenges. Some family members expressed concern about his ability to cope with the fallout. Others feared for his reputation. The damage done by the divorce, combined with the public nature of the situation, left the Frost family in disarray. What had once been a close-knit family was now marked by tension, with some relatives struggling with feelings of betrayal and anger. As for Kirk's future, the path ahead seems unclear. His supporters hold out hope that this could be a wake-up call for him, one that might change his behavior and help him rebuild his life. After all, Kirk was once a beloved figure on reality TV, and some believe he still has the potential to recover, but there are those who believe it's too late for him. The damage to his public image is significant, and the emotional and financial devastation may prove impossible to overcome. The media has made it clear that Kirk lost everything because of his own actions, but is redemption even possible for him? On the other hand, Rashida's future looks much brighter. With the $900 million settlement in hand and her business flourishing, she is now in a position of power. She is free from the toxic relationship and has the financial freedom to expand her business on a grander scale. Many believe that with her newfound independence, she can leave behind the turmoil of her past and reach even greater heights. The challenges she faces now are different, managing her wealth and navigating the public's expectations. But even with her victory, Rashida faces new pressures. The media continues to scrutinize her every move, and some critics accuse her of taking advantage of Kirk's downfall. With such a vast sum of money now in her hands, the responsibility could become overwhelming. The public will be watching closely to see how she handles her success. Will the pressure of wealth cause her to falter, or will she rise above it? Kirk's life, in contrast, seems to have hit rock bottom. Losing his fame, career, and home has left him with little to cling to. The emotional toll of his financial ruin and public disgrace is undeniable. At one point, he had everything, a life most people would envy. Now he finds himself trying to pick up the pieces of a shattered existence. The question remains, can Kirk recover from this, or has his fall from grace been too severe? Supporters of Kirk still believe in his ability to turn things around. They argue that with the right support system and a shift in mindset, he could rebuild his life and restore his reputation, but that would require him to confront the consequences of his past actions, and that might not be as easy as it sounds. The public's perception of him has shifted drastically, and it may take years, if not decades, to regain their trust. For Rashida, the road ahead is much less uncertain. She is in a strong position, both financially and personally. Her $900 million divorce settlement gives her the financial freedom to pursue her goals without being held back by a toxic relationship. As she moves forward, many expect her to achieve even greater success. But the question remains, will the pressures of fame, fortune, and public judgment weigh too heavily on her? Only time will tell. The story of Kirk and Rashida Frost serves as a cautionary tale of how quickly things can change. One moment, you can be at the height of your career, surrounded by luxury and admiration. The next, you can lose everything. For Kirk, it may be too late to change the course of his life. But for Rashida, the future looks much brighter. She has proven that she has the strength to leave behind the past and forge a new path forward. As for Kirk, his road to redemption is unclear, and it remains to be seen if he will ever recover from the devastation caused by his own actions. What happens next for both of them? Will Kirk find a way to rebuild his life, or is he too far gone? Will Rashida's newfound wealth and independence propel her to greater success, or will the pressures of her success become too much? Only time will reveal the answers. If you've been following the drama, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think will happen next for Kirk and Rashida? Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe for more updates on this unfolding story.